So you finally decided to seek help, and tomorrow or maybe next week, or if they're really busy, next month is your first session. What should you expect? What should you talk about? And what is your therapist is gonna say to you? These are the important questions that you should think about prior to your appointment, because it's really important for you to use this time for your own advantage to make sure that you get the best out of your session. So if this is something that you're wondering, stay on as we're gonna discuss it more in this video. Seeking help is the first and most important part of your therapeutic journey. And once you sought help and it's time for you to schedule your first appointment, it's important for you to prepare yourself. The best way to prepare yourself is not by getting a notebook or studying for it. It's just by you being you, expressing your emotion, being open to share your thoughts, your emotion, your feeling. The first session is all about you talking and expressing your own feeling, how things makes you feel, how your childhood or your past has affected you, and what are you having a hard time or difficulty talking about, maybe doing, or what are you planning to do in future, and how is that thing is making your life uncomfortable, hard, or giving you problems such as stress, anxiety, and depression. During the first session, the therapist's job is solely to be a listening guide for you to talk and for the therapist to listen, to ask you questions and clarify things so the therapist can better help you and plan a treatment plan that is more suitable to you. We can't just come up with things to say or things to do, and I wish it was as easy as saying, hey, do you know what? I know you have problem, I know you have stress, and the best thing for you to do is to maybe sit down, close your eyes, meditate for 10 minutes or 10 hours or a day, and as soon as you open your eyes, everything is done hunky-dory and you can go back to your normal life. It's not really like that. It's like, imagine if you have the best cooking set. You have the best pot, best dishes, best stove, best refrigerator, but you have no grocery. How are you gonna cook a food? Those are tools, and in order for those tools to work for you, it's important for you to communicate correctly and properly with your therapist so he or she can better understand where you come from, what is it that you need, and how is it that they can help you achieve your goal in a more reasonable and a more acceptable way that can help you, benefit you in being your true self. Therapy is all about communication. And simply by answering yes or no, you are not really communicating. And I know, I get it. Sometimes it's hard. You're speaking with a stranger. How could you be so open and vulnerable to them? It's not easy, but that's part of the process. It takes some time to get used to things. And the more that you mentally prepare yourself for that moment, the more you are gonna be willing to accept it. So this is why it's important that prior to your session, have your mental and self kind of be ready for those moments, those vulnerability to come up. If you're going in there with your guards up and you're trying to just say yes or no, it's not really helping you. Neither in terms of your financial, because you're paying for that session. So if you're sitting down and you're just not talking or not sharing, the therapist might not be able to set up a plan that is right for you. And if you're going in there with your guards open, it's just wasting your time, and maybe the suggestions that are provided to you may not fit you best. So the best thing that you can do is to prepare yourself mentally to go in there and be open. And I know that, again, I'm gonna emphasize on this. I know that it might be hard for you at the beginning to do so, but try calming yourself. Try letting yourself know that it's okay. A therapist office, or if it's on the office, or if it's online, telehealth, or in person, is a place that you could call it a safe zone. It's a place for you to be yourself without any judgment or without anyone questioning the things that you do. It's all about you. You are the most important person in that session. And whatever you do, right or wrong, it's you. And that's what makes you who you are. And regardless of this situation, you should be proud of yourself. If it's something that needs fixing, well, outstanding. You're in the right place. You're trying to fix it. And that's what matters. And if it's something that you think it's right, but it's not right, well, that's where you can find clarification. And if there is something you did wrong, it's okay. We all make mistakes. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, or how you are. At one point in our life, or maybe every day, we make mistakes. It is those mistakes that makes us who we are and gives us a drive to move forward, to better ourselves. So stop judging yourself and stop giving yourself a hard time. No, again, that's hard, but that's the process. It's about you being you. So, to prepare yourself for the first session, just take a deep breath. Use those tools in your own advantage. Give yourself time and remind yourself that a therapy session is a no judgment zone. It's a free zone. It's your space. It's your time to be your true self. And if you're going with a partner, or if you're going with a family, if you're going with a couple, it's all the same thing. It's all about being honest, being open, and being free to share and explore yourself and express yourself. Whatever makes you feel happy, whatever makes you feel open, whatever makes you feel calm, excited, or enthusiastic, it's all about that. You took the first step. You already made your appointment. Now, for the second step, stay positive, look forward, and be yourself.